your eyes. Only got one night, just put your trust in me. Give me everything, I need your love tonight. So baby, please don't fight it, put your trust in me. I'll give you everything, so hold on to me. Never let me go, right here in your arms is where I wanna be. Is where I wanna be.
Okay, now it's my turn to talk. So yeah, this is a test stream. I'm testing out the Spectrum internet, guys. How you doing this morning? I'm trying to see how long it holds out for. So far, it's dropped the signal twice already. So I have got no clue what's going on. In order to get, a more stable signal, obviously I'm going to have to save up and get an actual cable. So we shall see. But so far, with OBS open, Spotify, and Firefox, I'm only using 78% of the memory and 47 to 54% of the disk space. Can you guys hear me okay? Ooh, phooey. Okay. Keeping an eye on the signal. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah. Yeah, I know. The signal keeps going in and out, in and out, in and out because, well, Wi-Fi signal and trying to use said Wi-Fi signal to stream. So that's where we're at right now. Yeah, there's going to be a couple of tests this way. Some finagling to do, but it looks like so far I'm in the green. Latency issues. I don't know what the delay is between me speaking and you hearing me. But hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully. And there goes the signal again. Yes. Okay, good. Yay. All right. Neat. That is good. That is good. All right. And I'm still alive. I got to keep an eye on OBS because it keeps going in the red every once in a while. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. Now I know in order to solve this problem, I'm going to need to be hardwired in. So it's not going to happen this week. Probably next week when I get a cable that I can directly link into the router so I can be hardwired in for the internet signal. But it looks like my i3 is holding out okay. Hey, Adam. Hey, Green Badger. Hi, Sora. I saw MC hanging out. So I have 4 gigs of RAM on this thing with an i3 processor. And so far, my CPU is at between 45 and 54. My memory's at 83% and 8 to 10% disk space. So it looks like I'm doing okay as far as streaming is concerned on this laptop without needing more memory. However, I don't have 20 million tabs open. And what I do have open, I'm opening through Firefox instead of Chrome, so it doesn't take up that much space. So what I'm going to do is I am going to open up a Firefox window and test that. It's Streamception. Geez, whose stream is that? Okay, so far green. Yep, everything's holding out all right. All right, let me see. So, all right, this is looking to be pretty good so far. Let's see what I can do about fixing Firefox a smidgen. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the chat again. I know that because it's been a while. I may have to ask somebody for a code or something. But it looks like we're doing okay. So yeah, you're in the new apartment. We got internet, as you can see. I'm streaming, and it looks like the signal's holding, so it may have been only 1 or 2 hiccups. Can you guys hear me over the music okay? Is the music too loud? That was me drinking out of a water bottle, sorry. The ear rape is real. So yeah, if this holds out and we're doing okay, so far it's not dropping the signal. We may be back. I may have to do a couple of tests on Twitch to see if it holds over there. But the morning brew on Twitch may be a thing again starting next week. Maybe. You know, a lot of people are talking about D-Live and all this stuff, and I'm sorry. I've got enough problems keeping up with what I'm already on, and everybody keeps moving. Hi, Amanda. Hi. You don't hear any music. That's odd. Alright, how about now? Alright, well, I just kind of... Because I hear it in my ear, so... Let's see, I don't want the music to be louder than me. Oh, the signal's in the red. Shit. Okay. Ah! Alright, I may have to... Alright, it straightened itself out. Yay! Alright. Yes, too many new things. I don't like all the new things. I just learned these things. Okay, now you hear it. Okay. Yeah. So, until we get the beast, or at least more memory, I know one thing that's not going to happen are gaming streams. Because I'm already pushing it like this. I got to see how many tabs in Firefox I can have open in order for, you know, the news and stuff to be a thing. So I'm going to... Alright, cool. Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, I have to remember how to do everything, Amanda, because it's been a while since I've used OBS. And I have to keep an eye on certain things. Let's see here. Alright, about to open up a tab. And that's going to open up in Chrome. Shit. Ah, no, not Chrome. We're trying not to do that. Chrome takes up too many resources. Alright, let's see here. Cool. Oh, now Firefox isn't responding because reasons. Alright. Well, I'm trying to paste and go, but you're being slow. Alright, okay, let's see if that shows up. Oh, that's because Chrome is loading. Ah! Go away, Chrome. Go away, you're messing with my things. You're using too many resources. Go away, go away. No, no, no. Alright, let's see here. Yep, hit enter so you will load and go there. Because we need you to go there. Alright, cool. It is going there. Alright, so that works. And that looks okay. Okay, cool. That works. That totally works. I is not picky. Alright, let me see here. So, I'm going to pop out this chat, put it on live chat for me. I don't know why all it does is top chat. This is why I hate... Another reason why I hate YouTube. Oh, wow, the latency is really bad. Okay, yeah. Definitely going to be hardwired to fix that. Definitely going to have to be hardwired to fix that. Latency bad. Latency is very, very bad. Okay. Yeah. I can deal with it, it's just a little slow. Alright, so this was one of the things that I was sort of complaining about yesterday. Not so much the story, but on Twitter I was bitching because this right here pretty much got ripped off. PBS pretty much ripped off AP. There's only a few words that are different between the PBS.org article and the, hey, Ghost Dog, how you doing? There's only a few differences in between this one and the AP article, which was the original article about the Yellow Vests protesting about the Notre Dame fire. The whole gist about what's going on with the Yellow Vest is they've been protesting for about 23 weeks now. 23. They haven't stopped because they feel that they're being taxed too much. Employment is soaring. A whole bunch of other things going on, and they're trying to get Macron's attention. Well, along comes the Notre Dame fire. I'm not trying to minimize the severity of the fire. It is a historical landmark in France. And as such, to me, I think it should be restored as much as possible to its original glory, even though that in itself is going to be a task, seeing how the entire roof of Notre Dame was made out of oak. I can see, I don't want it modernized. I don't want it used for any other purposes. I don't want it used as a multi-religious center like they're hinting at, rebuilding and making it into. Notre Dame is a Catholic cathedral, and it should stay that way. I'm sorry, that's my opinion. I'm not Catholic, but historically it's been Catholic. To me, when it's restored, it should stay that way. Just my opinion. So, and as such, you've got the Yellow Vests protesting because $1 billion has been raised to restore this cathedral. Okay? But you still have all these other problems with the people in France. So let me see if I can fix chat a little bit. Get rid of chat here so I can make this a little bit bigger. Come on, let me make you bigger. There we go. That should be enough. So while we're holding strong here, let's see. Yeah, it says French Yellow Vest protesters set fires along a march route through Paris on Saturday to drive home their message to a government they see as out of touch with the problems of the poor, that rebuilding the fire-ravaged Notre Dame Cathedral isn't the only problem France needs to solve. Like the high-visibility vests the protesters wear, the scattered small fires in Paris appear to be a collective plea to the government to look at me, I need help too. Let's see. Jesus definitely not multi-religious. They can build a new modern center for that. Yes, I agree. I completely agree, Sora. Their main problem is they feel like they're being forgotten. They feel like they're being pushed aside. Further on in the article, it goes to say that, there's a 23rd straight weekend of Yellow Vest actions against economic inequality. President Macron's government, which they see as favoring the wealthy and big business at the expense of ordinary workers. Protesters see themselves standing up for beleaguered French workers, students, and retirees who have been battered by high unemployment, high taxes, and shrinking purchasing power. Also, there has been a power struggle within the Yellow Vest movement that I have been seeing arise because you still want, some of the Yellow Vest people want to continue peaceful protests. But others have incited riots, started fires, and it's basically, it's dividing. The division is probably going to do it in, even though they're going to try and keep protesting every weekend. But as long as they can't agree on how they want to protest, they're inevitably going to fall apart. To me, the big telltale sign of any movement is how long they can stay, with their message and how they're going to protest. Because when you start infighting, you lose the core message that you're trying to bring forth and the awareness that you're trying to bring to what you are trying to bring to the table, and I'm all for it. If they're woefully unemployed, if their purchasing power is diminished, if all these things they're protesting for is actually true, then there are a lot of issues in France that need to be dealt with. However, France, I believe, is also a member of the EU. And so you've got the open borders problem going on, and you've got the quote-unquote refugees, which we know aren't refugees, and a whole slew of other issues that are going on in France, as well as no-go zones there's the political climate there is a mess and a half. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff to go over, and that's part of what I was going to cover today for the weekend stuff. Let's see here, the weekend recap video. Yep, that was one of the stories on the weekend recap video. Alright, let me see. Share. Copy URL. Let me come over here while we have a strong signal. Alright, we're gonna load some of the stories that were supposed to be for today. So, yeah. Wait for it to finish loading. Alright, let's see how that's showing up. Perfect. Can you guys see that okay, or is it too small? Let me see if I can fix the size of it here so you guys can see what I'm typing. Let me do this. Alright. Come over here. Put this up in the corner. Drag this down to make it bigger. Alright. Now, before I hit the road in 2018, how many of you remember the news story that our dear Merlin ranted about the family in California that abused their 13 children by basically chaining them up in the house, only feeding them once a day and bathing them once a year? Well, that couple got sentenced to life in prison. David and Louise Turpin, who starved and abused their children for years, have been sentenced to life in prison. Let me cut the music off here. Let me pause that. Close that out. Have been sentenced to life in prison with a chance of parole in 25 years. The Turpins, who would keep their 13 children in their home, only allowing activity at night, it was reported that the children were only fed once a day and only allowed to bathe once a year. It was February 2018 when life would change for the children. Their 17-year-old daughter escaped by jumping out of a window and making her way to a neighbor's home to call 911. Both pled guilty, with Louise being quoted as saying, "I'm sorry for everything I've done to hurt my children. I love my children so much. I only want the best for them." Then why did you lock them up in the house, bitch? I mean, seriously. The children ranged in ages from 2 to 29, with the eldest only weighing 82 pounds when they were found. It was concluded that many of the children suffered cognitive impairment and neuropathy due to the length and type of abuse. The children are doing what they can to move forward from their nightmare, with one even studying software engineering. Some of the children have decided to forgive, but not all of them. So, yeah, that was the first one. So, haha, I'm taking care of my recap video, and I'm going to go over the blog stories as well. So, amen. Good job, California. First time I said that in a while. Yeah, because California's been making a lot of mistakes. The next one in recap is Egypt votes for El-Sisi to rule until 2013. Now, I know the headline is misleading, but let me go ahead and read and explain. For the first of what will be a 3-day voting process, this is Saturday's headlines, by the way, Egyptians will be voting on a myriad of issues, including a constitutional amendment that has the possibility of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi holding on to his position until 2030, a proposal that is not seen favorably by critics. The government is allowing the 3-day period in hopes to maximize the turnout and given legitimacy to the referendum. No, the parents don't deserve any forgiveness. I completely agree. To date, there are in excess of 61 million people in Egypt who are able to vote, including women. So there's a little progress there. Parliament voted in favor of the referendum with only 22 in opposition and 1 vote in absentia. As it stands now, presidential terms in Egypt are 4 years long with a limit of 2 terms, like the United States. If the referendum passes, President El-Sisi's term will automatically lengthen to 6 years, and he will have a chance to run for another 6-year term in 2024. Other proposals on the ballot are amendments to introduce 1 or more vice presidents, a revival of the Senate, and a firm quota of 25% women in the lower chamber of parliament. Critics are afraid this extension will be another drive toward authoritarianism. The referendum is 8 years after an uprising an uprising which overthrew Islamist President Mohammed Morsi. So there you go. I cut some of the front of it. Oh, okay. Let me fix that. Oh, hello there. Probably because I moved the... Maybe. Nope, has nothing to do with it. Alright, here we go. Flip. Move this. There you go. Okay. Alright, there we go. That should be the whole thing now. So yeah, that's going on in Egypt. There we go. Yeah, I still gotta finagle this. Remember, I'm a bit rusty. That's why this is impromptu, mainly to test and see how long the signal stays strong, and how long we're going for. Let's see if I can figure out how to get the blog post up here. Let's see here. Let's see if they have MWM. Nope. Alright, the main reason that there is not a camera is that the camera on this laptop sucks balls. Seriously, it sucks balls. Close and accept. Nope, it's my blog. I don't need free stuff. Okay. Alright, so let me see. I gotta get this centered now to make sure it's alright. Yep, I gotta fix that. So we gotta come back over here. Let me put my water bottle down, because that would make it a lot easier. Alt, switch, change. Alright, that should do it. Hopefully. Alright, I should be back, maybe. Yeah. It did. That it did. I am amazed. I'm quite surprised. I am quite surprised. Okay, let me see. Well, I have to drink water, damn it. Maybe if I... Here we go. Drink it away from the mic and then bring it back. That. Yeah.